The Toronto Raptors have never held a 3-1 lead in a playoff series, but the opportunity was there on Monday night in Miami. The Raps would have to go without starting center Jonas Valanciunas, out for the rest of the series with an ankle sprain. But Miami knows the feeling. Their man in the middle was out too. Hassan Whiteside suffered a right knee sprain in Game 3, is officially termed day-to-day, as the Heat tried to even the series in front of the home folks.
Ernie out there plagiarizing, stealing other people's terms.
Give me a break. And to answer your question, did anybody score 17 in overtime? No. In fact, the teams combined for 15 points in overtime in that game. Curry 17 in overtime and the Golden State win. So 94-87, the final.
That's a pigeon. He's just making up stuff.
Just making up stuff. And then he admitted he stole it from somebody.
I thought it was kind of a common thing.
It's not common.
It's not common. We've never heard that before.
Never heard that ever. My whole life.
Well,
never heard.
You've heard it
pigeon.
now. And now you're going to hear from Allie LaForce.
Because it's probably never happened that.
The Coors Light cold hard facts. Last two games, look at what D. Wade has been doing. And Chuck, you posed the question earlier tonight, how much can he continue to do this? But he outscores Dang, Dragic, and Johnson over the last two games.
But it's still 2-2 with Toronto feeling good. But I got a question for Shaq and Kenny.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen two guys who are all-stars in the playoffs play as bad as DeRozan and Lowry?
No. Not two, no.
I mean, because
not two on the same team.
They've only had
one, yeah, but not I've seen one, but not
they've realistically only had one good game
each.
Well, DeRozan scored a lot of points, but he didn't shoot a good percentage. But have you ever seen guys struggle? Like, these guys are all-star players, and they played the majority of games at home. I just never seen players like you thought what you said, and like, you know, once you have a great game,
oh, you out the funk. I thought you're in the Matrix. It's done.
You thought wrong.
Yeah, but without question.
It's just a weird thing, Ernie, how two guys who are both hell of a players, like they haven't really had but one good game basically each.
Yeah, DeRozan 4 for 17 tonight. Lowry 2 for 11 off the 33-point game in Game 3.
Well, to me, the one thing that's been consistent is that they have been taking tough shots. And even Steph Curry early, when he was missing, he started getting to the rim.
Can y'all get their shooting percentages down here for us?
You know what, Kenny, they are tough, but it's the same shots these guys been making all year. I think at this point, it's probably a little bit in
mental
heads. Yeah, because, you know, like, you want to play good. Everybody expects you to play good. And if you're missing your first 3 shots, you start to worry. Miss 5 shots, you start to worry. So at this point, it's probably in their heads right now.
Coming into this game, they were each shooting 34% for the playoffs overall. Looking at 38% for DeRozan in this series coming in, and Lowry was shooting 39% for the series.
Oh, they're shooting better.
Coming into this game. Yeah. Somehow they got through that first 7-game series over Indiana with both of them struggling. Steph Curry. Those 40 points off the Golden State bench tonight. A couple other guys who could fill it up.
Oh, yeah, Nick
Brown. Downtown Freddie Brown.
What up, Nick?
But
Freddie Brown.
Steph goes for 40 tonight as Golden State takes a 3-1 lead. Here he is. All right, first 3 quarters, 13 points, 6 for 18, 0 for 9 from deep. Fourth quarter in OT, 27 points, 10 out of 14 shooting, 5 out of 7 from 3.
Clutch.
Unbelievable.
Clutch.
3-1, Golden State has
the
the
new
lead
Mr. Clutch
over Portland. Back with more on Inside
Remix Clutch
in just a second.